Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Jurong East right now and on board a North-South line train. Another R151. Terrible. I mean, it's cool, new trains, but okay, so just departed towards Marina South Pier. Earlier on I actually have the spot on the right, and then the lady joined, and then the lady, I was like close to the spot, and then the lady walked in and took it. Like, bro, he looped around me and then just walked into that spot. Like, what the hell? Next station, Bukit Batok. This is a pretty straightforward line. Half of the line is overground and half of the line is underground. So that's why we're going to break it up at the point where it splits from overground to underground. So which is going to be Bishan. So that's actually a lot of stations still. Terminus is NS28. So I don't remember which station was Bishan, but I think it was like the 18th station, which is actually quite a long ways, but that's okay. I'm just hoping my phone has enough battery to survive this. If it does not, we're gonna kick in with the other phone afterwards. We should survive the entire north-south line though. We have like 46% right now. Earlier on the east-west line all the way through to like 15, so should be okay to go for another 15 or 20%. Another bus, that's the main bus. There that goes. 187 double deck, very nice. Is that main A95? Probably. Now I don't know if I actually need to film on the left side now, again at the back of the train because that's the safest spot. I have no idea how packed North-South line can be, but there are some weird short trips for this line, including terminating at Ang Mo Kio, which is actually a station with a Spanish platform in the middle, and also a station randomly at Yishun, and also late night stop terminating at Woodlands, which is changing to the Thomson East Coast line. That's the first phase of the Thomson East Coast line.
Bukit Batok. Bukit Batok.
Everything's on the right, but you cannot even flip over to the right. I really want to be on the right side right now. That's a pretty bad stopping spot actually.
Are closing.
Next station, Bukit Gombak.
Next station, Bukit Gombak.
Like almost like every single living place, like flats, I can always see a Singaporean flag, like hanged on the outside. Like, wow, the enthusiasm here, it's crazy. You see, what the hell? Actually, I know upcoming. When we come for the second time later on, this is actually the accidental time that I'm actually over here taking the trains. But when my parents and I come for real for a visit later on, it will be actually the national day for Singapore. And actually the cool thing about Singapore when it's actually having national day, public transport is free of charge. So that's why that day we can just walk in, walk out. Here we are, next station is Bukit Gombak, and then we have Chua Chu Kang upcoming, which is actually the Bukit Panjang LRT, which we're gonna hopefully feature that very soon. Mark actually already did it, so I technically don't even need to do it, but whatever.
Bukit Gombak.
Bukit Gombak. Now this line does have some pretty dreadful long sections, including the longest one is actually, I think, I don't remember. There's one station called Khatib, and then that's basically, Yio Chu Kang and Khatib. That's the longest section of the entire line. Now, one good thing about this line so far is this line is stopping pretty fast. It stops like within 20 seconds. It's within 20 seconds to just go. Change at the next station for the Bukit Panjang LRT. I don't think they actually do this announcement for the next station. They will actually say it when it arrives at the station. Change at this station for the Bukit Panjang LRT, which is running between Bukit Panjang and Chua Chu Kang. And then it's pretty funny because Bukit Panjang and Chua Chu Kang in between is a just one section, and after you hit Bukit Panjang, it's gonna do the looping. One will go the east, one will go the anti-clockwise, and one will go clockwise, and then the same section between Chua Chu Kang and Bukit Panjang. So which is pretty cool. Bukit Panjang is the terminus for the downtown line, and I'm considering to film downtown line again, but I think all of the underground lines we're just gonna film it on the side, like how we do it. I know it's gonna be really boring because everything's gonna be underground, but whatever. I want to be a perfectionist, so I want to feature everything. So later on we're at Marina South Pier, which is an annoying spot because there's like nothing there, it's in the middle of nowhere. And I need to come back up, and we'll go to Dolby Gorge, and I will take the northeast line all the way up to Punggol, and we'll try to do the Punggol light rail. After that, I will meet my friend at Serangoon. So, 991 over there. There that goes. This section's also long between Bukit Gombak and Chua Chu Kang. It's like 5 minutes. This is so cool. We're running right next to the road here, and we're going along. We're going through the buildings. Oh boy. Yes, this is the second longest section, 5 minutes, and we have the Khatib to Yio Chu Kang, 7 minutes. Terrible. It's gonna be a long video. The underground section is kind of, I won't say it's actually pretty short. It's just doing the underground section, which is not long at all. So that's why, and we got some just like tunnels and some gullies and go through. Very cool. We will see the light rail track later on. We're gonna run along it, parallel to it, for a little bit. And it is a light rail by SMRT this time, not SBS Transit, so that's a little bit different. It's really cool that the whole overall train system has 2 companies running it, and they're on the same map. Like, it's just like KMB and CDB running, and then they put the stuff on the same page. But in Hong Kong, they do that, they separate them. Like in Tuen Mun West Station, the bus terminus, they put a separate map for the CDB services. Wow, this is really long. Oh, there's the light rail track. Is that the light rail track? Yes it is. No, light rail track is that
Chua Chu Kang.
way. Never mind. What is that?
Change at this station for the Bukit Panjang LRT.
Looks like some more extension things going on over there. Looks like they're building in another separate section of the station. That's pretty cool. Nice. The spot that I want is back. Now I can come back over here to do the slots.
Doors are closing.
Now, one cool thing about when the train's actually terminating at Jurong East, like I said, it can terminate on platform
Next
A,
station, UT.
or it can terminate at the platform that we departed at D and E with the Spanish platform. So that's why you can actually wait for one that you want, because it actually will say which platform it terminates. And whichever one that actually fits you a little bit more, if you're changing to Tuas Link, it's actually better for you to just get off at D and E instead of at A, then you just walk across the whole thing. Then you just cross platform interchange if you're going to D and E. If you're going to the city, then whatever, you know? So that's why sometimes you can choose which train you want to take. It will actually say the train approaching platform A will end its service at Jurong East platform D. It will say that. So that's pretty cool. Because all the stations are this side. Except one station, which is NS12. That is the station that's added in a couple of years back. It was added in between NS11 and NS13. Before there was no NS12. After NS11 it's just NS13. So that's why now they have the NS12, which is actually an Australian city. Yes, Canberra. Yes, I don't know why the hell they named that station as Canberra, but yes, it is Canberra. UT. That was already 4 o'clock. We'll definitely get to Marina South Pier by 5, that's for sure. I might not be able to do the Punggol light rail because it might be dark already, but it depends on when the sun set. Sunrise is like 6:45, so it's not really that early.
Are closing.
This door is really slow. What the hell? Next station, Kranji.
Next station, Kranji.
Crunchy, okay. Oh yes, there's also no NS6. This is NS5 and the next is NS7 for Kranji. So that's another station that's missing. I don't know whether they're gonna add in another one, but there's like no plan that we're gonna add in another one in between NS6. Okay, immediately slow down after getting out, bruh. There's actually a water park right underneath. What the hell? Oh my gosh, water park right underneath. So this is basically how TCL is going to be in the future with the elevated stations and then the water park on the bottom. Just like all the recreational facilities around here, but that's basically it. I'm starting to get used to the R151. Wow, NS17 for Bishan, that's going to take a long time. Fortunate there's all these, crossing the river there, fortunate there's all these sound barriers which is blocking a little bit of the views, but whatever. It has to be done. At least it's better than the Kwai Fong Kwai Hing section where it's completely folded in, you cannot see anything. Well, this whole line is going to be around 1 hour, so that's why. Well, R151 is practically replacing all of the trains, which is really unfortunate. In our industrial area. Oh, this is another long section. There's so many long sections. Oh, we got some motorcycle actions going on. And arriving at Kranji station. Finally, it took so long.
Kranji.
Like, it's so weird, like all of the other trains, the older generation trains, they already changed the chimes. But for the R151, the newest train types, they're still using the which is what I actually prefer, so. A terrible stopping spot, what the hell? That's okay, I guess.
Are closing.
Okay, finally some regular closing speed there. Next station is Marsiling.
Next station, Marsiling.
I didn't cheat, these are all of my memory of the station names. I literally didn't look at the map there. Another R151, oh my gosh, this is like the majority train types already. It's not rare, freaking A. Everything is literally just this. At least we've done C151A, 151B, we've done that. We're not going to see 151C, but it's just the exterior is different. Inside is practically the same as the 151B. R151, Still haven't seen a C151 yet, but that's okay. We'll hopefully see one very soon. And then after will be the underground trains. The underground train is kind of annoying, but whatever. Because the underground trains also have decent amount of train types, and also circle line is going to be annoying. They haven't made it into a real circle yet, but they're very soon going to make it into a real circle. I don't know how they're going to work it out after if they're actually going to be a full circle, considering there's actually two terminus other than Harbourfront as the other side terminus, common terminus. The other side have Dhoby Ghaut and Marina Bay. Marina Bay is like a branch line right now, but in the future they're going to connect Marina Bay with Harbourfront in one station distances. So that's why I have no idea how they're going to do that. So I have no idea how they're going to do the trains stuff now. Of course there will be like an anti-clockwise and clockwise. Then how about the Dhoby Ghaut services? I guess they just do a shuttle to like Stadium or something like that. Because right now they actually do Dhoby Ghaut Stadium. I mean they do Marina Bay to Stadium shuttles, and they act Dhoby Ghaut as the main line. But very soon I think they're gonna change that up with the extension, combining the stations together and make it into real circular. Marsiling. Already 16 minutes in, we're only 8 stations. Not even 8 stations when there's actually an NS6 missing. Another 30 plus minute video for this one. Next is Woodlands. 151B over there. Next station, Woodlands. Change at the next station for the Thomson East Coast Line.
Change at the next station for the Thomson East Coast Line.
அன்பு கூர்ந்து உங்களது உடைமைகளை கவனிக்காமல் விட்டுச் செல்லாதீர்கள். சந்தேகத்திற்குரிய நபரை அல்லது பொருளை நீங்கள் கண்டால் எங்கள் ஊழியர்களிடம் தெரியப்படுத்துங்கள் அல்லது
There's the Tamil announcement. I have no idea what they're saying.
தொடர்பு விசையை அழுத்துங்கள்.
And here we are at Woodlands, change to Thomson East Coast Line, Thomson East Coast Line, full underground again. Which actually Thomson East Coast Line has express patterns because they're skipping 2 stations right now. They have built the station already, but they haven't opened the station because there's no need to open it yet due to no developments around it. So it's really weird because they've set up the entire station, the platform is all ready, platform doors all ready, and then they run straight through it when the trains drive through. Just so funny. And here we are at Woodlands.
Woodlands. Change at this station for the Thomson East Coast Line. Woodlands. Doors are closing.
Next station, Admiralty.
Next station, Admiralty.
Not the Admiralty in Hong Kong, but same name. That one. Is that not a... No, that's a... That is a 151A.
Help keep our stations and trains clean. Please do not eat or drink in stations or on-board trains. Thank you.
get a shorter section because upcoming we've got more long sections coming up, so that's why I get ready.
Admiralty. Admiralty.
That's what I like at the back. You see, no one's at the back.
Are closing.
Oh, that platform gates have like no sound. Next station, Yishun. Oh no, Sembawang.
Sembawang.
Oops. I realized my mistake. I didn't hear the announcement. I said it before the announcement, so that's why. Still no problems in Bawang. After that will be Canberra, which is a new station. Very soon, we're still at the residential areas, so that's why. Yeah, this video is going to be 35 to 40 minutes for this section. Jesus Christ, so long. Sembawang.
Sembawang. Sembawang.
Okay, so the scary dude is getting off, that's good. Oh, we got a big pile of people here.
Doors are closing.
Next station, Canberra.
Next station, Canberra.
That's the weird one. And then the platform gates are also new because these are the first gen platform gates, and then Canberra using the third gen platform gates because the Tuas Link extension was the second gen platform gates.
Please do not leave your belongings unattended. If you see any suspicious looking person or article, please inform our staff or press the emergency
And there's
communication
Bukit Canberra. So I was like, really don't get why this area is called Canberra. It makes absolutely no sense. It is a side platform because it is an added-in station, so that's why they of course cannot make it into an island when it's actually a built-in station. Ah, still have a long ways to go. We're not even halfway through the line. And we still have the nightmare section upcoming. Katip to Yio Chu Kang. And we still have Yishun. Oh my gosh. Now we'll end this clip at Bishan.
Canberra.
Here's Canberra.
Canberra.
Before it was pretty bad to come over here, no stations here, so that's why. Very nice they have a station now. And the Chinese is literally also the exact same as the real Canberra. Next station, Yishun.
Station, Yishun.
This is also basically like a circle route because it goes from Jurong East a little loop around and then goes back down to city and terminates. It takes a long way around. And also we have that announcement where this train comes from Jurong East, and later on when it changed to city Raffles Place later on, it's gonna say change to Jurong East. Because East West Line is faster to go to Jurong East. I don't know whether there's actually a time limit, but I'm using a tourist day pass. I don't think it's actually a big problem, but I will just get out later on in Marina South Pier. Reset. Probably need a toilet break as well, so that's fine. And here we are at Yishun. Try my best to balance, freaking A. And here we are at the station, which there's actually a fake world open by. There's actually a fake world open by underground light rail system that they actually created between Yishun and the next station Cardiff, which is so funny, that fake world underground light rail. But that's pretty cool as well that they actually set that up, and via some of these sports center and also hospital and whatever that is underground, so that's pretty cool. Next station, Cardiff.
Next station, Cardiff.
Right on the halfway mark, and we hit 30 minutes. When we reach the station, it will be 30 minutes. Because that actually is powered by third rail. I have no idea where's the third rail on the tracks. Might need some explanation on what the hell is the third rail. Is it actually like on the train itself or?
Cardiff. Cardiff.
And next is the longest section, Cardiff to Yio Chu Kang, which is 7 minutes long. But the section it drives by is pretty though.
Next station, Yio Chu
Oh,
Kang.
C151C on the other side platform. Very nice. That's the only that's the unique train type for North-South line. Very nice. On the other side, which is basically the same as the C151B, but the outside looks different. Yio Chu Kang coming next is the longest section of the entire line. why I said this is the prettiest section. Look at the water over that way, next to the river. Literally next to the river. Honestly, I want to say is this north-south line is really inefficient if you want to go for a lot of distances. Of course, you're not meant to take a loop around to go back down to the city from like Jurong East or something like that. But still, if you're trying to get like from like Jurong East over to like Ang Mo Kio, oh my gosh, that's so far. If you just take this. Oh no, the C151C, there you go. The green-red strip there. That's the C151C. Which is also just a Chinese train, but whatever. Tomorrow I might actually consider taking the thing is I do downtown line though, isn't it? Because I'm trying to actually figure out whether there's actually a bus between Bayshore on the Thomson East Coast line and also Expo, because they're like right next to each other. If they actually have the extension for both the downtown line and Thomson East Coast line, they're like separated by 2 to 3 stations away between Expo and also Bayshore, but there are no direct connections and there are no interchange stations for that section of the Thomson East Coast line. So I wonder whether there are going to be any buses that I can actually take between those 2 stations, because I'm going to have the free pass, so might as well just connect around and I can go back to the hotel and then hopefully finally get the hell out of Singapore for a while, and then later on we're going to come back, which makes the trip kind of pointless now. Because the main point is to actually meet my friend, which I'm meeting him later on already, so it's kind of funny that I actually have my parents to come over and meet him as well. Yeah, but we're already 4 minutes in for this section and we're still not even done yet. I think we're like almost there, maybe like 5 to 6 minutes for this section. Oh, we're there. Nice. So 5 minutes for this section, not 7, but 5 minutes. Yo Chu Kang! There is a bus interchange for this station. And here we are, Yo Chu Kang.
Doors are closing.
Next station, Ang Mo Kio.
Next station, Ang Mo Kio.
151B on the other side. In the past, 151B has been like the most regular fleet on this line, but now it's replaced by R151, of course. Of course they still run it, but not as much as before. So Ang Mo Kio, there's 3 tracks, 4 platforms with the Spanish platform in the middle, which actually terminates trains from Marina South Pier in the morning, not this way. I think there are some from this way as well, I'm not so sure, but mostly from the other direction. And it uses the middle platform to terminate. And then they will go back to Ang Mo Kio Depot, or Bishan Depot, I don't know what is that depot called, but it's around the 2 stations, and it goes back over branch line, it goes to the depot, so... You can see the middle track already. Like his third rail was actually standard gauge, so it's not narrow, it's standard gauge here as well. Okay, Ang Mo Kio is like the more like residential areas. It's like the more it's like the more middle class living area instead of like the fancy ones, you see? Right there, Ang Mo Kyo. There's the middle platform. Oh, someone's getting on.
Doors are closing.
Next station, Bishan.
Next station, Bishan.
Change at the next station for the Circle Line. Which is actually a really cool station for Bishan because it's actually I have no idea. It's actually a side platform.
Next station for the Circle Line.
It's actually a side platform, but at the same time it's not because it's actually both platforms are facing the same direction. So it's not like opposite. It's not like the tracks in the middle. So basically the platform, track, platform, and then track. So basically all of the doors open is on this side, but the platform, track. It's not like platform, track, platform. No. That's why it's really cool, that station. And also it's using platform doors instead of actually platform gates. While you have the platform on one side, and then the other side you can see the outside. That's how cool this station is. Actually, it might not be for this direction. We might not be able to see the outside for this direction, considering we're on this side of the tracks. But it stores opening on the left for the station, and after that it goes underground. So that will be the next video. There we go, underground and full underground section all the way to Marina South Pier. See, the track's over there, and then you can see a little bit of the outside greenery right there, but we're gonna get blocked by the outer platform because it's right here, the outer platform. Well, we can see a little bit, but and arrived at Bishan. This took 40 minutes, wow.
Bishan.
And here we are. You see, platform part right there. But we're not stopping this side, we're stopping on this side.
Please mind the platform gap.
That's how you see. And it's a covered up station with platform doors, which is really cool. And that's where we're going to end the first part. In the next part, we'll continue our way down to Marina South Pier. So till then guys, take it easy. Peace.